And right now, as the administration deals with the troubled Obamacare rollout, Republican governors from all over the country have gathered together. Chief political correspondent Carl Cameron is live from the Republican Governors Association's annual conference in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hey, Carl.
Hi, Allison. There are right now 30 Republican governors out of the nation's 50 states, and most of them will be here for the next couple of days in a powwow setting strategy for 2014 as well as 2016. And the one thing on which they all agree is that the Affordable Care Act has been a disaster. And you talked a little bit just a moment ago about some of the states that did not implement the exchanges. 27 states have not put together the state exchanges and have essentially demanded that the federal government do it on its own. 25 of those states are with the Republican governors. Bobby Jindal's the outgoing chairman of the RGA. He is a longtime Louisiana governor. He's eyeing a presidential bid. He is something of a health care expert, having been his state's insurance commissioner years ago. And he is one. All these Republicans are absolutely united. They think the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, has been a disaster. And while it may not be repealable or completely defundable at this point, they are desperate and are spending a lot of their time now trying to find out ways to stop it and minimize the damage at the state level. This is Bobby Jindal.
My advice to Republicans, though, is don't just stay quiet. Don't just watch this program implode. It will implode, but instead offer real solutions, offer real alternatives. Go to the mic and say, Mr. President, you said you want to bend the cost curve down. Mr. President, you said you want to allow people to keep their health care plans. Mr. President, you said you want to address people with pre-existing conditions. Well, here's a plan that actually does it.
And Jindal outlines a whole series of plans from allowing people to take their insurance across to lowering taxes, allowing portability, and keeping the pre-existing conditions parameters in place, etc. Jindal is running for president. He thinks he's talking about it. We've still got a lot of ways to go, and he's one who said we have to first get the congressional midterms out of the way in 2014. But there's no doubt there are at least 4 presidential candidates among these governors. In addition to Bobby Jindal, Chris Christie, the just re-elected governor of New Jersey, who will be the incoming chairman of the Republican Governors Association, Rick Perry, the governor of Texas, eyeing a presidency for a second time. He'll be here. Scott Walker will not be here, the governor of Wisconsin, and John Kasich of Ohio, who's apparently thinking about it too. And one name that you have not heard, Allison, Indiana Governor Mike Pence, also seriously thinking about running for president. He was a member of Congress and went to be governor because he thought that would help his portfolio as a candidate. Allison.
Interesting. You heard it here first. Carl Cameron, thanks so much for the update on that. Everybody's talking about solutions.
Indeed, they are.
That is bringing people together.